Hey, how's it going? So got a big additions to the collection. I've got about 30 titles, might be 29, might be 28, but I counted them roughly about 30 to show in this video. So this is everything I picked up in May. Some of these have been shown in separate videos, you know, unboxings, things like that. But I thought I'd get it all together and do additions to the collection anyway. Picked up this one on Monday, and it's Heart Eyes, a 2025 movie. Came out around Valentine's Day, I think. Just got released this previous Monday in the UK on Blu-ray. As you can see, pretty cool cover, Paramount Scares. I was looking forward to this one. I've not heard the best things about it going in. I watched it last night, and I have to say, yeah, not for me. I really didn't enjoy this one. To be honest with you, I thought it was a bit of a cringe fest. When the killer's on screen, he looks very cool. I mean, they've got that guy in a mask like that with the light up neon heart eyes. Very good look for a killer. Some of the kills were decent for a gorehound, but overall, the opening scene was the best thing about the film. You know, where the woman's trapped in the container and gets crushed to death. That was like the best scene in the movie. After that, turns into a bit of a rom-com. You know, you got this this man and this woman, this guy and this gal, like, coming together. She doesn't know whether to kind of get with him. He really likes her. And it's just too much of a love story. You've got the killer inserted into certain parts, but I did not enjoy it at all. Found it a bit of a cringe fest. Too much romance, too much lovey-dovey stuff. They could have done with a lot more slashing. Now, some of it is brutal, like, with it being a certificate 18, you know, there is some pretty graphic stuff in there. I mean, the opening scene's great. Really gory and nasty. Probably a bit of CGI in there as it's a modern film, but it did look quite good, the first kill sequence. But after that, we rarely see the killer. It doesn't even focus that much on the mystery, in my opinion. It just focuses on these two characters getting together. And even at the end, she even proposes to the guy because he gets her a key instead of a ring. So she proposes to him. So I didn't even find that really funny. It's more like just romance. Yeah, it's a rom-com with a kind of slasher tag, or elements of slasher like added in. Might be a little bit too far saying it's a rom-com. Okay, we'll say it's more of just a kind of romance story with like slasher elements like sprinkled throughout. But I did not enjoy this. I found a lot of it cringe. Not very enjoyable at all. Not for me, Heart Eyes. Picked up Jason X, looked good in 4K, done a video on this if you're interested in my thoughts, unboxing and review of both the new editions from Arrow. Jason X, did enjoy that in 4K, and Jason Goes to Hell, which looked absolutely superb in 4K. I thought this one shined the most out of the two, maybe because it's an older film from 1993, it's about 8 years older than Jason X, so maybe it just looked really good because it's never had that treatment before. I mean, there was a good Blu-ray in the Screen Factory set of Jason X. But yeah, I watched the unrated cut. The film's grew on me a little bit. Wasn't the biggest fan prior, after watching it a couple of times in the past. But I must say, the 4K facelift, yeah, it's done the job. And I'm quite a fan of Jason Goes to Hell now. And especially the unrated cut. Don't know if I've seen the theatrical one. Not too sure about that. Been picking up the Houses of Doom individual releases. I have shown some of these in another video, but I got House of Clocks, Lucio Fulci television movie, and the Sweet House of Horrors, which was good. They're the Lucio Fulci ones out of the series, then the Umberto Lenzi's House of Witchcraft, and the House of Lost Souls. I'm yet to watch the Umberto Lenzi films. When I finish them, in a few days, there'll be a video up reviewing all of these. So there's the four, got them all in the collection, but I'll be doing a separate video on them. So no thoughts on them. Just thought I'd start with the Heart Eyes review, because I know a couple of people said, you know, interesting to hear your thoughts. Well, Heart Eyes, I thought it was just a romantic cringe fest. Too cringy for me. I might be a bit cringy myself, who knows, but that was just too cringy to sit and watch. I thought I did watch it though. Blood Delirium, not bad, pretty good. Wasn't exactly blown away by it, but it does have a good late 80s kind of like aesthetic, kind of, you know, that kind of vibe to it. And yeah, there's things to like about this one, but it didn't quite blow me away. I'll try and do the ones I've already shown in separate videos first. Seed People, haven't watched yet. Picked up the 88 release, really nice edition. $14.99 that one, and it comes with a beautiful slip box. Night Train Murders, did an unboxing on this. I did actually get around to watching it. I quite liked it. It was a very sleazy film, as expected. Basically set on a train. You know, this couple of young women, they're going back, one of them's going back home for the holidays. It's predominantly set at Christmas, this movie. She comes across the wrong people. They put the girls under all kinds of abuse and assault them in quite nasty fashion. It's obviously a bit of an imitation of Wes Craven's The Last House on the Left. I did quite like Night Train Murders. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. However, I think it's no Last House on the Left. I do think Last House on the Left, for these kind of sleazy rape, revenge, exploitation films, is a much better movie. Last House on the Left, a little bit older as well, but this is clearly a bit of a Last House on the Left rip-off. But it was good. I did enjoy Night Train Murders. It was solid. Enjoy might be a bit of an exaggeration, but it was a good movie, and the revenge was quite satisfying when the father gets revenge in the final scenes as well. Picked up Willow on 4K, yet to watch that one. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. I've given my thoughts on this. Wasn't too keen. Some good gore, some good violence, you know, if you're into your bloody scenes, but overall, not the best. I'd recommend picking it up cheap if you want that one. Picked up Driving Delirium. We have over 30 hours of uncensored and remastered in high definition sci-fi TNA trailers, horror and action. This is a big set, 6 discs from Umbrella Entertainment. We've not got around to it yet. This is one I'll watch with my friend while we're drinking or something. Throw it on in the background, but looks pretty damn cool. Yeah. Picked up From a Whisper to a Scream, starring Vincent Price. This one has been out of print for a while. Not this edition, but the Scream Factory edition. Turbine have put this one out. They had some on their store. So actually, I bought it through Amazon. It is a Turbine media release, but I did buy it through Amazon. But happy to have this in the collection. Another Vincent Price, 2 discs, 2 Blu-rays, bonus material on that Blu-ray there. But yeah, looks awesome. Big fan of Vincent Price. Guys has done some wonderful films. His acting's absolutely top tier. Yeah, From a Whisper to a Scream. Can't wait to get it on. I'll do a little mini review of this one. So any in this pile that I've watched, I will give some thoughts on. The Carpenter, this is a recent Vinegar Syndrome release. I didn't get the slipcover. I bought this one without the slip because it was like 18 odd pounds. And it was a really fun movie. I believe it's a late 80s one. 88, stars Wings Hauser. He's basically based this spirit of this carpenter. A woman who's kind of in a marriage that's looking a little bit dull. Looks, you know, gets herself in certain situations. She gets a new job and she's in certain situations. This younger guy tries to, you know, fondle her and she's having none of it. Wings Hauser's spirit shows up, the carpenter, and basically, you know, dispatches him in grisly, gruesome fashion. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got a good 80s vibe, you know. It kind of looks like a television movie. It has that kind of like late 80s, early 90s kind of television vibe, like aesthetic and way of filming, if you know what I mean. Very competently done, but yeah, it has that kind of vibe. But I really enjoy that vibe. So if you know what I mean by that, yeah, it's a good one, The Carpenter. I did like this. I think I gave this a 3.5 out of 5. There's a look at that. It's got alternative art as well. But yeah, it's a good one from Vinegar Syndrome, The Carpenter. True Lies Blu-ray. Didn't get the 4K. Opted to get didn't get the 4K yet. Opted to get the blue. Not watched it yet. Good price on Amazon, $6.99. Picked up The Running Man on Blu-ray as well. Apparently this is getting a remake at some point. That's interesting. And I picked up Robocop, the TV series. Now, I'm not a big fan of Robocop 2, and I haven't seen Robocop 3. I love the first film. It is like a great sort of action, 80s romp, adult kind of like superhero movie. You know, it's very graphic in its nature and very violent. Definitely for adults. But thought I'd try the series out, which obviously might not be too adult with it being a 12. But still, could be fun. Got it at a really good price as well. About 20, brand new from Amazon. And Vampira, which I'm looking forward to having a look at as well. I think I showed this one in a video. So got another sort of stack here of some recent pickups. There's some here that I haven't shown, so you might be a little bit surprised. I'll just get through the ones I have. Fistful of Dollars, Arrow Video. How could I not? Looks great. I'm waiting for them all to be released, and then I'm going to sit down and do a marathon of the new 4K UHDs. And of course, got the Beyond, which I have talked about a lot and how I got it. So that's, you know, if you want to see my Beyond video, go check it out. I do review the 4K set and unbox it. Yeah, I've spoken about this one a lot. Lovely set. So here's a stack here of stuff that I haven't really shown, I don't think. Picked up this one because I saw it knocking about, and I got it brand new off Amazon. £16, I think. It's from Warner Archive Collection. I think Warner are putting out a lot of their archival stuff now, especially in the UK, and that is fantastic. So I picked up Night School. Apparently it's on one of the video nasty lists, which is very interesting. That does intrigue me. There's a look at that. I assume it would be some sort of slasher. Nice edition, just a thin, like 11mm recyclable case. I do hate that stuff there, but still, never mind. Night School. So looking forward to that one, and it is from, if I can actually find it, 1980. I also picked up this one from Film Treasures, Dead Air, starring Bill Moseley. I literally got this because I was looking at Film Treasures on eBay, and I thought, oh, it's got Bill Moseley in it, I will check it out. And Patricia Toolman. Excuse my fumbling of words there. Got a fair bit to say, but yeah, not watched it yet. Looks nice, nice edition. I'll see if I can just crack it. There's the art underneath on the sleeve. There's the back. This one is a TerrorVision, which I'm always happy to obtain some more TerrorVision. It's from 2009, 90 minutes long. It's the unrated cut. Region, not too sure. It doesn't really say. I assume it might be region 3, as a lot of TerrorVision's stuff is though. But there's that one there. Dead Air. Don't know much about it. DJ Logan Bernhardt, played by Bill Moseley, and his show crew are trapped in their downtown radio station as the city around them erupts into chaos. A biological weapon has been unleashed that turns people into homicidal maniacs, and the streets run red as flesh-ripping hordes lay ruin to anyone they encounter. Can Logan and his team carve a path through the carnage to find freedom? You know what? I may have seen this on Amazon. Was it on Amazon Prime years ago? I might have seen Dead Air because it does sound familiar. I did forget Bill Moseley was in it, but I'm happy to add it to the collection. I'll definitely have another look at it, even if I have seen it. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I've seen a similar one. Actually, I think I've seen a similar one about a radio DJ. I don't know if it was Dead Air. Not too sure about that. But anyway, looks good stuff. TerrorVision. What else have I recently got? Picked up this random slasher that got released. He Never Left. Don't really know what to expect. There's a look at the back. Just a sort of bare bones UK release. Looks quite nice though. The packaging. The film might be bad. Not too sure about that one. But He Never Left. Some sort of slasher. I thought I'd give it a go. Good film here. I picked up on Severin on 4K. I didn't get the slipcover edition because this was such a good price. I thought I'd pick up from Brandon Cronenberg, obviously, who did Possessor, and damn, I forgot what the latest movie was called now. But anyway, Possessor, Brandon Cronenberg did Possessor, and it's Antiviral. I think it's his first film, or his, debut feature from Brandon Cronenberg, son of David Cronenberg. Yeah, it's one of these kind of body horror films. Very good from what I can remember, basically about this guy who works with these chemicals and he's taking home all the trial drugs and he's basically hammering his body and becoming abnormal through taking these substances. Yeah, it's a good one from what I can remember. This is a 4K. It's from 2012. Region 3 with it being a 4K. I can't for the life of me remember what that... I'm really annoyed now because I can't... Oh, yeah. Brandon Cronenberg also did Infinity Pool recently, a couple of years ago. But yeah, that's Antiviral. Worth checking out if you haven't. It's a good one. Good body horror. Antiviral. Thought I'd upgrade Django. I did have a lovely edition on Blu-ray. But I thought I'd just upgrade to the 4K because I like the movie that much, and it's an Arrow Video 4K US edition, but region 3 with it being a 4K. There's a look there. at the back. I won't unseal this, guys, but I just thought, yeah, I'll upgrade Django because I want to get into some westerns with the Dollars trilogy being released, the Man with No Name series. I thought, let's get into some more westerns. I have seen Django before on my Blu-ray edition, but I thought it was worth an upgrade to 4K. Another upgrade from bought it off All Your Music through eBay. I thought I'd upgrade David Lynch's Blue Velvet. This is a great film, I think. Really weird and odd. Good performance from Dennis Hopper as well. Yeah, lovely Criterion edition. See if I can open it up a little bit. I don't know if I want to on camera really. Oh, I'll open it up. Because it's one of these with like a digipack and a cardboard sleeve. It might be quite good to have a look at. Let's have a little look, guys. If I can actually get in there. May take me a moment. They do seal these up well, I'll tell you that. They really do seal them. See if I can get in there. Go on. I just trimmed my nails as well, which doesn't help. So I could have got in there otherwise. This is hard to get into, guys. I'm faffing so much. Yeah, I didn't think much to Heart Eyes. I did want to get it watched with me being a little bit behind on newer 2025 films. Because as you know, I do a list at the end of the year on the channel more than likely, like I did last year. But yeah, I don't even know if that'll make my top 10 Heart Eyes. You never know, it may do, depending on what else is coming out, but I did not think much. Anyway, this is the 4K UHD and Blu-ray edition of Blue Velvet. Been out a few months, I think, since last year. Obviously, David Lynch passed away as well, RIP to him. But yeah, really good weird oddity here in Blue Velvet. This is, like I say, the lovely Criterion. Comes like that on the front. That's on the other side. Open it up. You get that. 2 discs, Blu-ray and 4K. Image there, you get a cool booklet. Really nice. I only had a bare bones UK release of Blue Velvet, and I really do want to get some of David Lynch's films in the best possible presentation and format. And finally, this one, which I picked up from a outlet that sells physical media in the UK. It's a good one, Strange Vice, and I picked up from TerraVision. The Gun Massacre. I've never owned this. This is a blind buy, so I've never seen it. And I've never actually owned it either. I've never had the Gun Massacre or seen it. So first time in the collection on 4K. So hopefully that'll look stunning. I'll just take it out of the little plasticky slip. And you get this lovely slip cover. It's embossed Gun Massacre. On the back it says, a story that will pierce your skull and puncture your sanity. There's a look at that. Take it off, you've got alternative artwork there, very nice. Regions A, B and C, with it being a 4K, but can't wait to get this one on Gun Massacre. I'll put my thoughts on that in an upcoming video. There's all my additions to the collection. That's everything I picked up in May. I may pick up some other stuff, but if I do, I'll show them in separate videos or perhaps in the June additions to the collection. I normally do these right at the end of the month, but the past couple of months, I've been doing them kind of in the middle. I like this kind of, you know, like from the 20th onwards when I think I've got most things I'll be purchasing for the month. I'll put it all in a video. So thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one soon.